Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're playing Tron. I know I said that this was not viable anymore, but I'm going to try it anyway. That's fine. We're just going to do our best and try to make it work. So what I want to do here is I'm going to be playing the 4 Ancient Stirrings. That makes it really easy to get Tron combined with 4 Expedition Map. Something I have not yet tried, and now today's the test. We're going to play 2 crop rotations as well. So we're able to we have 10 specific pieces just to find Tron and get Tron online. So with Ancient Stirrings and map and crop rotation, maybe it's fast enough and powerful and resilient enough to just push through Ponza. We'll see. I'm just gonna take my beats if that happens and try to not complain about it. Here we're playing 10 colored sources with 4 chromatic sphere and star, and then 2 energy refractor. I'm trimming down to just 3 wellsprings here, even though it's a really good card, just because I want to keep the deck really low curve, basically. And then I'm playing 6 Deadly Dispute bargains. So here we've got our 4 stirrings and then 6 draw 2s, and playing the full 4 foundries and 2 altars. No kinsmiths here because ancient stirrings will help us find our combo pieces much faster. I'm still playing 1 Blood Fountain, but I'm decided to play Reckless Fireweaver in the combo slot. It's a lot easier for Magic Online, and it saves us the slot so we don't have to play the Conjurer's Bauble. Plus, this specific combo with Blood Fountain and Energy Refractor doesn't come up that much. If you're not familiar with the loop, Ashnod's Altar sacrifices a creature to add 2 mana, Mirror Retriever costs 2 mana, and returns an artifact card from your graveyard to your hand, which means that's an infinite mana neutral loop, giving you infinite counters on your Golem Foundry, infinite 3/3s, infinite mana. So infinite 3/3s and Storm, infinite Weather the Storm, plus you're just going to be looping your Fireweaver forever. If you have infinite mana and Energy Refractor in play, you can Blood Fountain back 2 Mirror Retrievers, and then sacrifice the 2 Mirror Retrievers to get back Blood Fountain and some other cantrip, as long as you can filter with your Energy Refractor. So it's pretty sweet. In the sideboard, 3 Krark-Clan Shamans to wipe the low to the ground decks, 2 Cast into the Fire, which is a change from Ancient Grudge, playing Cast into the Fire instead of Ancient Grudge because it also deals 1 damage to 2 target creatures, so it's decent versus fairies. And then we're going to play no Scatter Shots, 1 more Breath Weapon, play as a wipe, and then 1 Smash to Dust. So this gives us 4 hate cards, essentially for walls, as well as 4 wipe cards for fairies. And when we do this full set, we have 3 anti-relics in the fairies matchup, which it should be pretty decent. Other cards, we're playing 2 Weather the Storm and 2 Fangren Marauders, 1 Serene Heart for Bogles, and then 3 Now Spell Bombs for the Terror matchup and Flicker matchups, Ephemerate matchups. Even graveyard-based combo decks like Cycle Storm, like I just played. Hopefully this works out. If this one works out, I'll update the sideboard guide to this specific list, and we'll see you in the matches. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and now we'll see you in the matches. Round 1 versus Echinez. I don't have any idea what they're playing. Okay, so we have land, star, stirrings, or we have land map. I guess keep. I think they were on mono blue or blue black terror the last time. So we could just set up for maybe turn 4 Tron by going Grotto Expedition map. Or we can play land Expedition map right now. I think Grotto Expedition map's fine. Turn 4 Tron is okay, now we have turn 4 Tron guaranteed. Map go. Now we can use the stirrings for a combo piece at some point. They are on mono blue. Well, actually, it maybe not is mono blue. So we're gonna grab our mine. Alright, it is mono blue. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, getting a mana advantage is really useful in a matchup like this because it turns off their spell pierces. And if they ninja here, we want to play our Wellspring and our Star out to get them onto the table so that we can Deadly Dispute. Gets in. Alright. Let's just pass the turn. No reason to just play into a Spell Stutter Sprite or Spell Pierce when we have 7-8 mana next turn. And I'm going to just slam the Golem Foundry, see if they respond. Then probably play the Chromatic Star second. Because I would like to resolve the Wellspring so that I can Deadly Dispute it and get a lot of card advantage. No ninja for the opponent. Tower, Foundry. They kind of need to counterspell. Because if they don't counterspell, we're going to be able to really shut down their ninjas. No counterspell, so they're waiting for a Spellstutter Sprite. So what should I do here? I guess they didn't do anything. It's better to make them waste their mana. Pass the turn. It's not like we're under pressure. Two damage a turn is not that bad. We know they have a Spellstutter Sprite in hand. Plays a Miscreant. Okay, so let's go Chromatic Star and see if they are going to counter it. No. All right, let's go crack it for green. Now the Golem Foundry could get countered. So play Ancient Stirrings. That's a pretty decent target for them. No counter again. Okay. Take the Refractor. I guess I'll make a play Ichor Wellspring. So now that we have Refractor in play, and we have already shown it to them, we are presenting these Wellsprings saying, do you want to counter this instead of the Refractor? So far, they do not. And now we have a 3/3. I can play the tower, lay out a Chromatic Star. Just still doing stuff. Trying to make them decide what's important. So far, nothing's important to them. If they only leave 2 mana up, maybe we just play the Golem Foundry. I don't know. They're getting in. We are getting eaten alive a little bit by the 2 damage. We're at 14 now. Let's make a Golem. If they go for Snap, we can Deadly Dispute it. Alright. We're going to attack. Alright, take 3. Our opponent's not going to block. Let's play the Refractor into the likely Spellstutter Sprite. See if they counter. I've made it seem like this is pretty important to me. Okay, no counter. Interesting. I'm just going to keep playing spells then. Play a Wellspring. We're just going to keep getting 3/3s. We'll have to have Echoing Truth at some point. Okay, play a Sphere. Land. I guess. Play a Star. I would like to resolve the Deadly Dispute. Go black and green. See what we see. Let's Stirrings. I'd rather play the Power Plant than the Grotto at the moment. Find a map. So I can actually map for the cycle land. I can go map. Get the counter. Now we have 3 more golems. We didn't counter, so I'm going to crack the map now for the cycle land. Lay out the grotto. See what's on top. Another Deadly Dispute. I'll take that. Okay, we're going to put them under pressure next turn. Okay, pass the turn. Next turn we're crashing in for 9. Now they have 4 mana. I do like these islands that they're playing. These are some of the first full art lands. Pretty sweet. Okay, we take 2, go to 12. We've seen 23 cards of our deck. And then I held control here to make that easier to resolve. And then let's cycle this. So now I have no actions that I can take, and everything just resolves. Triple Deadly Dispute. Step 1 attack, I guess? So the likelihood is that they have double counter. They're going to block. So are you throwing it away, or are you going to use a spell? Mutagenic Growth. Fine. So they just... Okay, well they got that off the table, which is good for them. So what do I want to prioritize here? Golem Foundry will get countered, and then I can try to draw. I'll draw at least 6 cards, could potentially draw 9. Let's go Golem Foundry, see if that gets countered. Right now this is 9 cards because of these Wellsprings. So Getting them to use a counter on this Golem Foundry would be pretty awesome. Here comes the Spellstutter Sprite. All right. I'm going to respond with a Deadly Dispute on the Wellspring. See if they Sprite again. Counterspell. Okay. So the reason I did that is because they could counter this and then snap and then counter. So I didn't want them to be able to use the snap as a secondary counterspell. All right, let's draw some more cards. Deadly Dispute. Draw 3 cards. Crop Rotation. So that can give us a tower here. So let's crop this into a tower. And then go black. We have the Ashnod's Altar, so we're looking for a double, what? Okay, a little bit of lag there. We're looking for a double Mirror Retriever now. There's one. Okay, GG. Ashnod's Altar. So all we have to do now is play out our spells. Land, play a Mirror Retriever, and then we can sacrifice the Mirror Retriever, get the Golem Foundry, pass the Golem Foundry, and then we can sacrifice another of the artifacts, play a Mirror Retriever. Now we have infinite golems, which I don't think they can beat, but I would like to now go black for a Blood Fountain. All right, let's see if they're responding to anything. No. Okay, unfortunately, I'm hotspotting my phone because my internet died. So we just have to work through this. They're not responding, so we just have to fight through our lag here. Okay, well, they scoop it up. Awesome, awesome. And now we would have tried to draw into a Weather the Storm or something to gain life, but they're not going to be able to deal 12 damage. So realistically, we were just winning there. Nice. It's nice to take game 1 because it's a hard matchup. So we're bringing in the Cast into the Fire, the Smash to Dust, the Breath Weapon, and the Fanged Marauders. We don't need the Fire Weaver anymore. And I like to cut the altars because we're turning into an eggs deck. And then as a result of that, I'm going to cut the 2 Weather the Storms. Try to rely on these removal spells and the Fanged Marauders eventually. And then I can make 1 more cut. So the idea is that we're really resilient at making Tron with the Chromatic Spheres and Stars. I think maybe the answer is to cut 1 Stirrings because it's less likely that we'll be able to resolve that over a crop rotation. And if we can crop into Tron, then we'll be able to force through with everything. Submit. Okay, we have Tron. So if they leave open potentially a Spell Pierce, okay, they don't have Spell Pierce. We have Cast into the Fire on turn 3 though, or turn 4. Power Plant into Map. Now the question here is, can I resolve this Refractor? If they Ninja here tapping out, I think I have to land the Refractor before actually going for the map, because I need to be able to have my colored sources. I'd much rather have Tron lands with infinite colors than not. If they hold up a Spell Pierce, I'll just crack the map. They're not holding up the Spell Pierce. Okay. We have double Refractor. All right, that changes the game. Let's go map into mine. They're going to play a 1-mana spell. What are you going to do? No. Maybe they'll Ninja again. They cast an Of One Mind. Now they have a second land. So they can Spellstutter Sprite the Refractor. Then I play a second Refractor and kill the Sprite and the Hacker, I guess. They get in and resolve their loot trigger, discarding a Brine Bear Intruder. All right. Now we have 7 mana and play Refractor. Really easy counterspell target for them. Spellstutter Sprite. Fully expected that. Now we go Energy Refractor again. Draw a card. Make a red mana. And cast into the fire. This one and this one. No mutagenic, okay. Now we're looking to resolve as the Fangren Marauder. We play a relic, that's completely fine. Okay, let's put the graveyard back where it goes and get rid of the energy refractor, or the cast into fire. Double relic, okay. Map. Sure. So we could try baiting out. Let's play Chromatic Star. No sprite, huh? Green. Cast a Fangren Marauder. Got the counterspell. Alright, fair enough. Oh, they're gonna eat both of these. Play. So we're looking for a breath weapon, I guess. Deadly Dispute would be okay. Stinks to lose the Marauder. They should probably just crack one of the relics here, I think. And they do. Well played. Did we find a ninja? They find a Moon Circuit Hacker. Okay. They're at 3 cards in hand. We're at 12 life. Looking for a breath weapon. So I'm going to go play the Grotto, tap for green, drop the Grotto, attempt to resolve the crop to get a tower. Oh, actually, we could get a second Grotto. Is that better? That's double scry. Okay, Grotto. So that's all the Grotto we have. Resolve a scry. We're gonna relic. We will exile our crop rotation. That is not a problem. Never was gonna get it back anyway. So that crop I don't want. This Wellspring I do like. Pop. Let's attempt to cast a Mirror Retriever. For black. We have one unknown in hand for them. Plays Wellspring. So apparently they have a counterspell in hand. They're trying to consider their options. Steel Sabotage. Fine. Okay, we get rid of the Grotto to the Relic. They attack, we block the hacker, attempt to get back the Wellspring, they crack the Relic, etc., etc. Okay. The blocks happen. This will also turn off the, okay, so they flash into Brine Barrow Intruder, sure. They don't get the loot though. We attempt to get our Wellspring, and they crack the Relic. Yep. And now we're down to no cards in hand, no card draw, nothing going on. So our best top deck is a breath weapon and them having nothing in hand. We kind of have to just play out whatever we draw if we draw something. So let's make a black and Reckoner's Bargain, the Energy Refractor. See if we can draw into something. If they have a counterspell, we scoop. If we don't have a counterspell, time to play Golem Foundry. Play Chromatic Star. Crack it. Red, I guess. Fangren Marauder. Okay. That's the turn. That's again. They're going to swing in for 5. That's a lot. And they get to loot. Another ninja enters the battlefield. Certainly is bad for me, especially with the big ninja. They ninja their one ninja to get to ninja another fairy. Okay, once again, we are looking for breath weapon. Play a land and a fairy seer. If our Fangren Marauder had resolved previously, we would have probably taken over the game. Now this Fangren Marauder is coming. Can it resolve? It does resolve. Let's play. Let's just pass the turn, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 damage right now, so if they have a snap, we're dead. 4, 5, 6, 7. Also dead to a mutagenic. They just have the muta, and we scoop it up. Let's see. So maybe the crop rotation should just come out. Bring in the stirring and another weather, just to buy time. I guess crop was medium or mid. Okay. So we can play forest into stirrings. Is that good enough? Maybe. We have the weather the storm. Then we can bargain the Wellspring, hopefully. We have a Grotto for red at some point, and we're just waiting on our opponent to make a mulligan decision. They kept 6. We're going to forest into Stirrings. I will take the power plant. Try to set up my Tron mana. See if we can get this Wellspring down on turn 2. Looks like yes. So maybe we'll be able to bargain it. And Wellspring. Double Retriever, huh? They're going to get in. It looks like they have Moon Circuit Hacker. They whiff on a land. Let's Stirrings. You find Tower in the order. I'm going to play the Tower and the Mirror Retriever. This is going to block, even though it's not going to get any value. They play a Fairy Seer. Would you like to block? Would you like to attack and kill your Moon Circuit Hacker? Okay, block. That's dead. Another Tower. I think the best plan is to bargain here. We have a map, huh? So I still want that. We can bargain the Wellspring. Draw some cards. We bottomed a bunch of energy of Golem Foundries, so we probably should crack this on upkeep. Actually, we already have the mine, huh? So we don't. The only thing we'd be cracking it for would be for the Polluted Mire. Although I think that's probably worth it. Let's see if they ninja. Okay, another Moon Circuit Hacker. And they just played an island this turn, so the best they could do is Steel Sabotage me on my Mirror Retriever. So I guess I'm not going to crack it on upkeep. I probably want to resolve the Mirror Retriever more than the Energy Refractor, I think, at this point. So I can play the Mine, play the Refractor. Well, I need cards. Crack this. The Polluted Mire. Cycle. Sphere, huh? Let's play an Energy Refractor. My assumption is they Steel Sabotage. They might just let it go. They're definitely thinking a long time. I'm going to play the Retriever, make them use their spell. There it is. We knew they had it. The Chromatic Sphere. We have 4 ways to kill a 1/1. We're just looking for some of them. Alright, they get to hacker away. So just looking for a Fang Marauder. We bottomed all those things, although we expedition mapped. Okay, sure, whatever. The Relic comes into play. Strong play. The Relic. Let's go green. Make a star, or play a sphere. Black. I'm gonna cast this Smash to Dust. I would rather kill this hacker than kill the Relic at this point. Okay, play a tower. I think I could probably get more value out of my Weather the Storm, so I don't need to play it yet. Alright, they Relic me. We can just eat all the things that are not artifacts, basically. Play tower. Pass the turn. So now we are all dressed up with nowhere to go, basically. They flash in a Sprite. They're going to swing for 1. Do you have yet another ninja? They are playing 8 ninjas, so they can just ninja again. Hey, I heard you like ninjas, so I got some ninjas for your ninjas. You guys like ninjas? Attempt to Golem Foundry. The worst outcome here would be a Steel Sabotage. Counterspell would not be terrible. Okay, it resolves. Play a mine. Pass the turn. So I'm trying to get to a point where I have a bunch of spells and I can use the Weather Storm to get rid of the bargain. Wings for 2. And they loot. They likely shouldn't have played the island because they should just discard the island. Let's see if they discard a non-land. They discard another island, so they're flooded out a bit. Find a deadly dispute. Play the power plant. Pass the turn. We're going to flash in the Spellstutter Sprite for more damage. That increases the clock. Alright. They've got an of one mind. Gets in for 3. We're going to go to 9. They loot again. Gets rid of a relic. And then they relic us. Sure. We've been relicked. Power plant. That's the turn. I'm trying to wait to the last possible second. I don't want to have to Deadly Dispute the Golem Foundry if possible. Probably attempt to Deadly Dispute the Energy Refractor. We play a Fairy Seer. Okay. I mean, there's also the possibility that they time out if we just resolve a Fangren Marauder. Gets in for 3. They have 5 mana available, 7 cards in hand, or 6 cards in hand. No second ninja. And it's best for us if we try to make them do stuff on their turn, not our turn. So that we can untap and have more stuff to do. They discard a Brinebearer Intruder, play a land, 5 cards in hand. And they're gonna relic my map. Not a problem. Another Golem Foundry. Okay, play the Golem Foundry. We would like to use the Golem Foundry. Your turn. I wonder if I should play the Blood Fountain here and start a fight. Probably not. So we can attempt to Reckoner's Bargain our Golem Foundry. That gains us 3 life, draws 2 cards. Spellstutter Sprite. Okay, we're gonna attempt a deadly. Oops. Go black. Black again. Let's attempt to Deadly Dispute the Energy Refractor. The counterspell. Yep. So now we got nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm looking to see if they mutagenic me. Okay, no mutagenic. They discard a ninja. Surprising. Okay, get rid of an energy refractor or whatever. Bargain. We don't have any way to get it back. Cast Weather the Storm, gain 15 life by a little bit of time. I'm going to attempt to cast into fire. Your turn. Another counterspell. Pass the turn. You have a ninja? Still no ninjas. Very surprised. Discards a land. We're getting raffle stomped over here. Okay, attempt to cast a spell at all. We get a token, or token counter. Yet another, okay. Now our opponent's going to attack for 5. They're not even using the relic anymore because it no longer matters. They have a ninja. Alright, I'm just going to scoop because it's for sure over. On to the next. Here versus Hamster Master. Round 2. We've got some stuff to do. We can go land, sphere, crack the sphere for a mirror retriever, block with mirror retriever, get back to sphere. It's not the best start, but it's a start. So that's nice. Okay, Hamster Master. They're on Boros. I guess I'm just going to play out the mirror retriever and hope that I can bargain it. Because if I bargain the retriever, I get back to Chromatic Sphere right away. So looking to fade a Journey to Nowhere basically, and we did. They play Limbus, Scry, 1 bottom. We're gonna crack black. Just go ahead and bargain this retriever. Get back the card. And then we have to discard. So let's discard the Fire Weaver, I think. That's doing the least here. Crop can get us Tron, and then we can Stirrings for our pieces for our combo, and then combo them out. We're not really afraid of a Bojuka Bog main in this matchup. Okay, land, play a sphere, back for green. Now we have Tron. Easy day. Turn 3. Oh, it's turn 4, darn. Mine. Play Refractor. Draw a card. So we did whiff on the land. Play the Golem Foundry. So now we're looking to find exactly Ashnod's Altar. So we're going to Sphere, Crack for green, Ancient Stirrings. Or we could maybe play 2 artifacts first. We're cold to cast into the fire at the moment. They play a Skyfisher. They're going to pick up a land. No, they pick up the Creature Creator, plays a Boros Garrison, and picks up a Plains. You got it. And a Glynhawk. They're going aggro. Can we get there? Find an expedition map. So we can map and then just use the map to get another tower. So we're basically right where we started as far as mana goes. Tower, play the tower. All right. Now we go Picker Wellspring. Uh-oh. Some lag off the hotspot. Okay, and draw. Play Chromatic Sphere. Now we have a Golem. Go green. And even if this whiffs, we can, if the Ancient Stirrings whiffs on Altar, we can still cast the Weather of the Storm. Stirrings, looking for Altar. We didn't find it. So the question is what to take. I think we just take a Sphere, because this gives us 1 more Storm count. Play Chromatic Sphere, and then crack it for green, and then cast Weather the Storm, and gain 18 life. Green, Weather the Storm, pass the turn. Still just really an altar away. 1 altar away. Play a Plains. And what do you got? Another Batter Fist that we knew about. And that ability is going to resolve, no problem. Another Batter Fist. We didn't know about that one. Okay. So this next turn, what we're looking to do is go Expedition. Expedition map for the cycle land, play the Grotto with the Scry, and then cycle. All right, pass the turn. They're not attacking with their ground bounders. This does recycle, or we don't have any other way to move through our deck other than doing this. So it's not great because we whiffed on the Stirrings and we're shuffling our deck now, but it's better than nothing. So Mire, play Grotto. Let's see what's on top. Star is fine. We're going to cycle this. Then I'll play the Star and crack it for black, I think. Star. Yep. Now we have 2 3/3s. Crack for black. Don't want to expose my Mirror Retriever yet. We didn't find the altar. We found Stirrings. We can go Stirrings, try and find the altar. Once again, we found a Chromatic Star or a Golem Foundry. I'll take the Star, any order, and then play Star. This doesn't get us to where we wanted to be, but I can crack it for green, and then if I draw a Deadly Dispute or another Stirrings, we can use it. Draw a card, nothing. So do I just play the Mirror Retriever? I don't think so yet. Pass the turn. We've drawn only one ancient. We've drawn 28 cards. We did shuffle a couple of times, and we have the Reckoner's Bargain as our only draw 2. We have 5 other draw 2s in the deck, 1, 2, and 2 Stirrings, as well as the 2 Ashnod's Altar. So that's 9 cards that we want to see. They're going to swing for 6 in the air. You want to attack with everything? Yes. Okay. Creature. Creature. Well, let's see if they ever rally the peasants or something. Lock their 2/2s. Be interesting to me if they like went cast into the fire, kill your 3/3s, and not the foundry. 2 mana. Okay, of course Skyfisher is going to pick up a Batter Fist or replay the Batter Fist to get another 2/2 with the equipment on it. And then if they want, they can just, oh no, they're just playing another Core Skyfisher. So they have a lot of air power. Can we find a draw spell? Yay. Okay, black. Okay, draw 3. Always love that. And one of them is a Wellspring, so it's a redraw, and we can scry, Scrotto. Chromatic Star, don't need it. Bottom. Wellspring. Maybe it would have been fine to keep it on top. Mirror Retriever. Oh, that doesn't help us. Play map. That's the turn. We're gonna just attack. Hiya. So now, even if we combo off this next turn, we need to draw through our deck, which isn't great. And since we scried, I think I'm gonna not crack the map. What are you gonna do, opponent? Another Batterfist. Makes sense. They're going very wide. Synthesizer. And they find munitions. So we're under a lot of threat, but they don't have the mana to cast munitions. What I'd like to do is set yield until here on the attacks and see if they attack with everything. They didn't. All right, let's just make a creature and pass. We're going to take 8 and go to 16. They only have 2 cards in hand. Come on. Stirrings. Okay, green, cast Stirrings. Looking for the altar. There we go. Any order, going altar. Now the thing is, we're going to play this Mirror Retriever, and then I think I'm going to sacrifice the Mirror Retriever for an Ichor Wellspring. Try to draw a card. They're just going to scoop the combo. Appreciate that. We were not going to be able to do anything but present lethal, and it would have taken a while to combo, so that's really nice of them to just move on. Thank you. We're going to bring in the Cast Into the Fires and the Fanged Marauders. We don't need the crop rotations. We don't need one Golem Foundry, and it appears we don't need the Reckless Fireweaver. Although that I think is good to fight through their Krark-Clan Shamans. So what else should we cut? I think I'm just going to cut one Sphere and submit. So the Fanged Marauders gain so much life, Weatherstorm for life gain, Reckless Fireweaver for just like pumping out the actual victory kill. Okay, keep. We have the altar, so that's not used till later, but we have the ability to maybe Stirrings for Tron and go ham. All right, they play a land. I play a land. Play Chromatic Sphere. Your turn. Next turn we go crack for green, Stirrings, looking for tower, then play star. Or we could just play the Wellspring first. Looks like we're going to play the Wellspring first. Because we drew the Deadly Dispute, so next turn we can crack for black, Deadly Dispute, and then after all that is drawn, use the Ancient Stirrings, if we need to. They cast Into the Fire on my Wellspring. Alright. Little disappointing, but one Cast Into the Fire is gone, and that's good. They only have 4 of those. We brought in some Cast Into the Fires as well. They're going to pick up a land. Picks up a white source. Okay. So we go green. Stirrings actually should have maybe played out. Can take Mirror Retriever or Golem Foundry. I want to take the Retriever here, I think. Play the Mine. Play a Star. Now this turn, next turn, I can go Mirror Retriever, Deadly Dispute, Mirror Retriever, get back Star. Or just Mirror Retriever and hold, and then Deadly Dispute if necessary. Plays a Core Skyfisher, picking up a land. Sure. Alright, so now we have 2 mana available still. Power Plant, play Mirror Retriever, say go, and we'll just respond to their spell, or just end step Deadly Dispute the Mirror Retriever. They play the Ancient Den we knew about. I'm gonna draw. We could also Reckoner's Bargain the Mirror Retriever and get back to Chromatic Star. Plays a Bark Batterfist. So the Reckoner's Bargain would get us more mana, or more life. Maybe that's fine. Black. They seem to be thinking this one over. I think they have another cast into their fire in hand, which makes the Ashnod's Altar risky. They're going to cast into the fire. They're going to Galvanic it. We reckon there's bargain. That was our plan the whole time. Now we draw Tron. Okay, land. Goes star and star. And then I'm going to Deadly Dispute my star. Black. Would have liked to Deadly Dispute a Wellspring, but we don't have a Wellspring. Dispute the star, draw 3. Okay, now we have Grotto for a colored source at some point. We can play Energy Refractor. Draw a card. Another Wellspring. Play that. Draw a card. Another Wellspring. Play that. And Ancient Stirrings. I can go star, green, Stirrings. So there's the second Mirror Retriever. I'll just take that right now. And then the only thing I'm looking for now is the Golem Foundry. I'm going to get rid of a non-tower draw land. We may need the Grotto still, so let's keep it around. If they tap to a point where they have just 2 mana open, and one of them is red, the Great Furnace, then we can cast into the fire the Great Furnace before playing our combo pieces. Plays Glinthawk, picking up the Batterfist. They can play the Batterfist again. Yep, they're not letting me do that, so smart plays. Actually, we have the combo now. Depends what they're doing. Let's play this Grotto. Weather the Storm is good. I'm just going to use that. Practice for green. Cast Ancient Stirrings. Trying to get them, darn, Mirror Retriever. Okay. Play Mirror Retriever. Take the Mirror Retriever. Play this Fire Weaver. That's the Mirror Retriever. Now we might be able to trick them here by going Altar first. And then they might exile the Mirror Retriever instead of the Altar. Let's play another Mirror Retriever. Looks like they're going to be able to exile the Altar. Well, that stinks. So we can sacrifice the Mirror Retriever, getting back, I guess, a star. No, we don't need the star, right? We don't have anything else to draw cards with. Get back a star. Sacrifice. Oh, that doesn't work. Darn. Alright, fine. Okay, they got my Altar. They're 18. 17. We play a star. Bracket for green. And then cast Weather the Storm, gaining 24 life. Your turn. It was pretty clear they had to have the cast into the fire. I just was hoping that they would misplay. And what are you going to do? Okay, block. Pretty easy. We're going to get back our Mirror Retriever. Our opponent is smart. They know what's up. He's two of our draw 2 so far. So now they're going to pick up the Barbed Batterfist and play another one. But if we find another Altar, they're dead. So what's it going to be? Fangren Marauder. That's pretty good. Green. Cast Fangren Marauder. Sometimes people will just skip to that. Yep. Okay. Nice. Round 3. Okay. We're on the draw. We're versus Strike Gear, who's last seen on Bogles. Looks like they're not on Bogles this time. Ugh. So we're going to Grotto. I'm expecting them to have a Spell Pierce here. Don't want the star. Lay out this star. Because now we can, at some point, we're going to Ancient Stirrings. They are on blue-black. They don't have the Spell Pierce. These are good. All right, I'm just going to cast Wellspring. Or Spike. Boo. Did not expect. I guess it's about the same as a Spell Pierce there. Lay a land. So I can pass the turn. had a Force Spike before. Well, they have just a Force Spike again. That one resolves. We just have to play around 4 Force Spike deck. It looks like mono blue terror to me. Brainstorm. I don't know who's playing Force Spike. It could be blue-black terror with just 4 duels, maybe. Expectation is that they're going to cycle a Lorien here, but they don't. Crack this for green. Cast Ancient Stirrings. Will you counterspell? Okay. Pay the 1. So we can get a mine now. Play the mine. Now if they tap out, we can crop for Tron. So let's play the Chromatic Star, yield until next end step, and see if they tap out. Disrupt is a weird one too. This says counter target instant or sorcery spell unless his controller pays 1. There's a terror. Great. So I guess, oh, here's Tron. Let's go Reckoner's Bargain on the Wellspring. This would gain us 2 life and change the clock. Okay, that resolves. Attempt to Deadly Dispute. That resolves. They just have nothing? We have double Foundry now. Okay, green. Attempt to crop. Okay, we get a tower. Play Golem Foundry. Play another Golem Foundry. Okay, resolves. And then we don't have to play into another Force Spike, so I'm just not going to. Next turn we can play 3 spells and make 2 3/3s. Take 5, go to 17. You're going to need a few more turns to get through. Let's go map. What was yes. And then I'm going to crack it for the grotto. Or just, yeah, crack it. Grab the grotto. Play another map. Crack that one for a tower. So we grab the tower here. Play the grotto. See what's on top. Another foundry. Okay. So we can cycle now and attempt to play the foundry. They didn't have counterspell before. They have counterspell now. You did it. Okay. Now we have 2 3/3s to block with. So we yield until attacks, although they could have Echoing Truth. I guess it's going to wreck us either way. When they attack, we pop out 2 Foundry tokens. They decline to attack, indicating they don't have the Echoing Truth. We can play Ashnod's Altar if we want. And then go ahead and play a Chromatic Sphere. We have even more tokens. Crack it for black. Play another Sphere. Let's crack that one for green, I guess. They scooped it up. 2 free for the bean. Okay, so I probably would have bargained the Ashnod's Altar, drawn into these cards. Nothing amazing, but not the worst. And we're going to bring in all the spell bombs, cutting the Reckless Fireweaver, and I think the crop rotations. And that'll be it. We could also, nah. That'll be it. Our Ancient Stirrings are good at setting up Tron, but we're on the draw, so we can't keep this. Mulligan. Mine, Power Plant, Tower. Keep. Put back Forest. They leave Spell Pierce open. They have Spell Pierce and Force Spike in their deck. Land, pass the turn. We're just looking for our 7 mana. We consider and keep on top and play an Ice Tunnel. They are blue-black. Who knew? Okay, so land, play Sphere, pass the turn. I figure that they're not playing Spell Pierce, given that they showed us the Disrupt and the Force Spike. Okay. We can go ahead and play an Energy Refractor. If this gets countered, we can Retriever and Dispute. That does not get countered. All right. Let's Stirrings. Okay. Find a Deadly Dispute again. Kind of want to resolve the Mirror Retriever and Deadly Dispute it. It's a battle. They're considering that. Okay. So I will take. I'm gonna take the Golem Foundry and pass the turn. So next turn I can play Golem Foundry. If it gets countered, I can play Retriever, Dispute Retriever, play Golem Foundry again. Right now they're not making land drops. They're having a discard in hand size. Golem Foundry. Forgot about the whole Steel Sabotage thing. Not gonna lie. Play Mirror Retriever. We're not going to be able to use anything. I guess I can Deadly Dispute the Mirror Retriever just for extra mana. Getting back to Golem Foundry. If they have a Disrupt, I have the 1 mana to pay. They have a Spell Pierce. Boo. Okay, fair enough. They got me good. I kind of thought they didn't have Spell Pierces. But we got our Golem Foundry back and they have to counter it again. They have 4, 5, 6, 7. Blaze of Terror. Okay, so we get to resolve a Foundry. Then we Grotto. See what's on top. Another Foundry. So we'll keep that. Deadly Dispute our Refractor. Play another Golem Foundry. And pass the turn. It's back. Golem Foundry is the best card in the matchup, so now we have to find some artifacts to make counters. We're at 15. They're going to play another Terror. Oh no, they're playing an Angler. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can get rid of everything. I can Deadly Dispute the treasure token and then still have enough colored sources to bargain. So I'm going to start on Deadly Disputing the treasure token here. Sweet. We go Golem Foundry. Okay. It's nice. We get some counters. Play Nicker Wellspring. Very nice. Always yes to that one. And then we get to draw. So far, so good. Lay a land. Reckoner's Bargain. This puts us to 17. Draw another Wellspring. Sweet. Okay, play a Wellspring. 2, 3. And then if we play another Chromatic Star, we'll have enough counters to have 3 Golems. Pass the turn. And then we can use our 3 Golems to triple block, I don't know, the Terror, the Angler, maybe? It doesn't really matter. We're not going to be targeting them with anything. We're just blocking, then attacking at some point. All right, here we go. They're going to send in the team. Okay, block with the team. Triple blocking, I think, is better because it will give us more likely actually of killing their creature. And then if they want to get their creature through, they have to use 2 removal spells right now. And then that actually taps out their mana. Unless they've got Snuff Outs in hand. Like double Snuff Out would put them to 12 right now, but it would let them have 2 5/5s. No, well, it looks like they might have Echoing Truth. No, cast down. You have another one? That's the nice part about having multiple Foundries in play. It just like way overpowers people. The unexpected things, they're Angler. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Goes to 26. Really not a problem. We're going to start on a lot of mana, so let's look at this. We'll keep that on top. And we're going to bargain the Wellspring. Boom, draw 3 cards, gain 2 life, go to 13. Play a Chromatic Sphere. Get some more. So basically every artifact is essentially another Golem. Green. Stirrings. Find a Nile Spellbomb. That's a fine card to have. Let's play this. Let's crack this for black. We have 3 colored sources right now. We can play a Retriever. Let's play the Spellbomb first and crack it. See if we can draw it into an altar. U. And let's yield to those. Say yes. Find a map. That doesn't do it. Let's go black. We can play the Blood Fountain, and then discard a random Tron land. Okay. Are they gonna scoop? They might scoop right here. Okay. We're 2-1. On to round 4. Okay, Raul. Round 4. We're on the play. We have no lands. Let's mulligan. We have 1 land, 1 crop, 1 map. Okay, I'm keeping this, I think. My question is crop necessary? I think not. Keep with that crop. Done. Land. They mulligan, no, we mulligan to 6 and they mulligan to 6. So our hope is that we go mine, star, stirrings for a Tron land, play the map, then have turn 3 Tron, play the refractor. They mulligan to 5. So they're likely on some sort of combo slash Bogles slash Ponza deck. So if they're on Ponza, I'll be sad because I put the crop away. Put the crop away. Okay, what's it gonna be? Show me. What would I be least like? What would I be most likely for them to be mulliganing for? Bajuka Bog. Did not expect that. So now I can green. They probably have a bounce land to pick up the Bajuka Bog. If I whiff, this will be the test, right? Ancient Stirrings. Is it good enough? Can we whiff on a land? Please don't whiff. We didn't whiff. We have mine, power plant. We are good. Any order. We go land. Play expedition map. Sitting pretty now. So we just play the expedition map. Click it. Come on. Oh no, the lag. Oh no. Okay. Something weird happened, and we skipped through a lot of stuff, but they played a turn 2 Rebel Token, which means they're a Boros type deck. We go tower, refractor, draw, play star. You know, things are shaping up pretty decently over here. Okay, Boros Synth. Hits a synth off the synth. So that's exiled forever. Right, Wellspring. Draw a card. Sweet. Play a star. Practice for black. And draw. Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Draw 3 cards. Boom. Okay, another Wellspring. Let's do it. Golden Foundry. Okay, let's get that into play before we start playing more stuff. And pass. We could not weather the storm there, but that would have been a decent point because we would have had 18 life. I guess here the best plan is to map for the cycle land before we do anything, and then play the refractor. Seeker of the Way. Here comes the aggro, getting in. They must be on like a low land count version then. Okay, Golem Foundry. Before we cast any other artifacts, we want to get our Golem Foundries into play. Play Expedition Map. Always yes. Grabbing some tokens. Now we're going to grab the Mire and play out the Refractor. Draw a card. This is 12 life if we weather right now. Let's Grotto. See what's on top. Mine, so let's bottom that. We can crack this for green, trying to draw a card. So we have 4 mana available. Mirror Retriever. I guess I'll play that. Not great if they have a cast into the fire, but that's probably fine. Pass the turn. We gain 15, and we have 2 3/3s that we can pump out. Our main goal here is to take out the Seeker of the Way because of the annoyance of them gaining life, as well as triggers, and it being annoying. Just a big guy. All monkey friend. They kill my Mirror Retriever. That is a risk. We knew it could happen. Forgot, most Boros aren't playing Journey to Nowhere anymore. But we only have 3 Mirror Retrievers left. But we could always just go Eggy, Golem Beatdown. They're swinging with both. Okay, just so that they can get the lifelink in. But maybe they just didn't notice that I was going to pump out some 3/3s. It's always nice to wait as long as possible on the golems, just in case that happens. Find the altar. Cycle. And that's it. Pass the turn, attack. No reason to play the altar this turn because it wouldn't increase our number of 3/3s. If we had not played the Mirror Retriever, we wouldn't have had double 3/3s. So there's pluses and minuses to everything. They play Glinthawk, picking up the Synth probably. Let's see what they pick up. Maybe the Batterfist, maybe the Synth. They pick up the Synth and final land, which is good for them. Let's see if they play the Synth again. That seems like a risk. Okay, you're asking to find another land. They went from no lands to flooded, but they can't actually use the second land that they got. We get another tower, so let's play that. Pass, attack you. Okay, 19 for the opponent. We've got nothing going on. I'm just going to yield. They play a Core Skyfisher and pick up the Synth. So now they can probably cast whatever they get. They find another Core Skyfisher, so they can play that and pick up the Barbed Batterfist. So they're going wide. They're going to play the Synth first? No, okay. What are they going to pick up here? Dog? Batterfist? Batterfist, okay. We only have 2 more Skyfishers. Plays another Glinthawk. Wow. Okay, we had 1 Deadly Dispute and 26 cards. Come on, Deadly Disputes. I wasn't paying that much attention to the other things that we had. Not gonna lie. Okay, I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is attack. Bam. Alright. Alter. That gives me a token here, almost. Play Mirror Retriever. Now I have 1 token. Sacrifice the Mirror Retriever. Getting back the Ichor Wellspring. Playing the Ichor Wellspring. We did some stuff. Draw a card. Blood Fountain is pretty good. So we can go land, play Blood Fountain. Now we get the slow loop where we can just slowly Blood Fountain back Mirror Retriever and then sacrifice Mirror Retriever over and over. Find a Reckoner's Bargain. So let's attempt to do that first. Reckoner's Bargain, a Wellspring, draw 3 cards. Fireweaver. Okay, can we find another Mirror Retriever? Stirrings. We found it. Alright, so that is the game. Boom. Okay, we're gonna go green or red. Play the Fireweaver. Play map. Then we gotta auto yield. Play the Mirror Retriever. And you're dead. Okay, easy peasy. So let's sacrifice the Mirror Retriever. Get back the Mirror Retriever. And how many golems can we make? We can make 2 right now, or 4 right now. So let's pay attention. That way we don't have to waste too much time. Retriever for Retriever. Okay, they're at 12. We can make 4 still, or 5 now. This is 6 golems. Sacrifice. Get back. 7 golems. Okay, sacrifice and get it back. Oh, it's not 7 golems yet. Now it's 7 golems. It's really teeny tiny on the screen, and they scooped it up. But at some point we would have had, like, after this loop, we would have had 8 golems, and then we could just pop them all out and deal them 8 damage, and that would be it. Sorry if I'm talking too fast. Okay, so they're a flying deck and a relic deck. They're bringing the Marauders, they're bringing the Cast into the Fire. And I'm thinking I'm keeping the Fireweaver and just cutting on the crops here, and 1 Foundry and 1 Sphere. That should be fine. Let's do it. I like having, I mean, I think you could maybe do just 2 Foundries, but you'd have to play kind of a long game then. So let's see. I said long game, not long game. I'm gonna keep this. It's not a turn 3 Tron, but we have some stuff to do. Okay. Play Meyer. Pass the turn. Getting my tap line out of the way. Then I can play a Wellspring. It's just looking for another land so I can I can go land, I can play the map and crack it in the same turn. Just with the expectation that they have Cast into the Fire or something. I think they've been playing Cast into the Fire instead of Dust to Dust lately. Plays a land. Barbed Batterfist. Another tower. I mean, that's good. It's not what I was asking for exactly. It's fine. This means we have turn 5 Tron. Maybe not fast enough. Another Barbed Fist. They're coming at us. Ah. Okay, now we have turn 4 Tron. Map. Bracket. Grab the mine. And pass. So we'll definitely play out the Mirror Retriever. And the map and the stars, I guess. Bam. 14. So we're going to take another 6. Go to 8. And then they have double Galblaster dead. Gets in. We're at 8. Dawnbringer Cleric, exile the Expedition map. Okay. No, just gain 2 life. 2 cards in hand. Mine. Let's play the star and crack it for green. Just in case we find something off the stirrings. We found a sphere. And we find... I guess we're taking the Foundry. But we need to go Mirror Retriever here. And then play out some more cantrips. This way we can Reckoner's Bargain the Wellspring and get back to Wellspring with the Mirror Retriever. So we'll go to 10 and then go to 6. If they try to play a Journey to Nowhere, we can just, sacrifice the Mirror Retriever. Gets in. Okay, set up the blocks. All right, we're going to take 4. We were taking 4 either way. Black. We found a Weather the Storm, so it should be pretty free if we survive this turn. Go to 10. All right, we'll get back our Ichor Wellspring, because all I want to do is draw cards. Bolt, or Blast, and a Bolt. We did not survive the turn. No. So if they're going hyper aggro, I guess I'm going hyper defense. Get rid of this Fireweaver. Put the Chromatic Sphere back in. All right. Mine, Tower, Power Plant. You'll love to see it. My watch says you should walk around. I didn't though. I'm just gonna go play my Tron lands. Waiting on the opponent. Land and Sphere. We don't have any color sources other than this Sphere. Power. I mean, we could. Guess we're gonna yield until the next end step. They're going straight for the Relic. I put my lands out of order. I'm supposed to go Mine, Power Plant, Tower. I messed it up. We're just going Relic again. Power. Okay, play land. Let's keep passing. Now, this is a position where Ancient Grudge would be better. Synthesizer, okay. Bolt. They're gonna bolt us. Okay. Back for red. Let's just, oops. Get rid of 1 relic. Interesting. So I can map, bracket, grab the grotto, play the grotto, see what's on top. If I like it, I can keep it. Sphere is fine, but not great. I'm gonna bottom, and then Ancient Stirrings. I don't really need any of these, so I'll just take the Polluted Mire. That's an additional card drawn and put into the graveyard. Cycle. Another Cast into the Fire, so we can get rid of the Relic now. Okay, we missed it a little bit. They played Thraben Inspector and they played Synthesizer, got a Plains, played the Thraben Inspector, and investigated. We're just going to exile the Relic, the exile our graveyard. That is a fair response. Let's play Power Plant. We need another artifact that we can crack so we can go Mirror Retriever with the bargain. I don't really want to play the Mirror Retriever otherwise. Pass the turn. Going for the slow Relic plan. They probably have 2 more relics, unfortunately. Or Skyfisher's going to pick up with the Synthesizer. Finds another Synthesizer. Obviously they play it. Finds a lightning bolt or face, putting us to 14 and 13 off with Raven Inspector. Doki. Fractor. Draw a card. It's a pretty good draw. Do love the refractors. We can play the Blood Fountain. Okay, so I can play Mirror Retriever. And then I can Reckoner's Bargain. No, that doesn't make sense. Let's just go to their turn. I can bargain the Refractor and then block with Raven Inspector with the Mirror Retriever and get back the Refractor, depending on what they have. That'll put me to 15 life. They play a Synthesizer with another Barbed Batterfist. Batterfist for days. So what are they going to do? 3 mana. They could crack a Clue. They're going to play another Skyfisher, picking up, I guess, a Batterfist. Yep. And they swing out as expected, so we block. We're going to leave open the Crystal Grotto in case we find a Weather the Storm off of this. Bargain the Refractor. Draw 2. Go to 15. And then draw. I want to keep the Deadly Dispute in hand for the Wellspring here. Okay. Play a Wellspring. Draw a card. Right now they have 7 damage on the table, which is a lot. Card. We're going to Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Draw 3 more cards. And we find a Weather. Not yet. Go Refractor. Maybe I should have played the Golem Foundry. Dar. Let's go Golem Foundry. Play a Wellspring. 3 cards in hand. They could just bolt us out again. Draw. Okay, we're going to go Star. Then crack it for green in case we find the Weather the Storm. 34 cards left. Green. So we didn't find what we needed. I think we have to play the Mirror Retriever because that'll get us 2 blockers. We'll be taking 4 damage going to 9. Then they have to have triple bolt. Well, there's 1. So this puts us to 5. They cracked the Clue. They Seeker the Way. Alright. I think Mirror Retriever is going to have to get back an Ichor Wellspring here. Alright, they're playing out the Seeker the Way and the Barbed Batterfist. We're yielding until attacks. They're attacking with just the Skyfishers. That stops us from drawing a card here. So now we can pass the turn. We're looking for Fangren Marauder or Weather the Storm. Crystal Grotto to Scry. Not that. Play Refractor. Another thing that would win is Altar at the moment. We're just going to lose, I think. Darn. Okay, we flooded out pretty hard. We can discard a land. Okay. Sphere. I'm going to go black, I think. Doesn't really matter. Ancient Stirrings. Fingers crossed for the Altar. Ugh. Marauder there. Another Chromatic Star. So let's play Chromatic Star. We didn't find the Altar in 5 cards there, so we could still find it. Crack it for green, in case we draw another Stirrings. Boundary. Map. It's a bad day. Crack the map. We can't do anything about this. Although it's only 4 in the air, right? I guess that's the only thing that can happen here. Tower. Play Golem Foundry. Oh no, it's 5 in the air because of the Barbed Batterfist, so we just lose. Darn. On to the next. Well, let's see. Man, we were really close. I don't think I could have done anything really differently there, though. Oh well. On to the next. We're here in the finals versus Hamuda, who's been on Goblin combo, which makes this a little bit risky. I'm going to keep it anyway. We have our double retriever. Let's see if he's on Goblin combo or Affinity. Hopefully he's on just Affinity. Could be practicing. Here's a vintage showcase. Mountain, probably Goblin combo. Grotto. We find the tower, so that gives us a Tron. Chromatic Star. We can go Mine, Crop, Player Fractor. There's a Troll. Yep. I would rather him go all in on playing 6/5 than all in on killing me. Okay. Green. Crop. Grab the power plant. Draw a card. Now this is a deck that plays Duress, so I'm going to get the Energy Refractor out. Okay, can we get them? I said there's the Duress I was talking about. The art is crazy. I think for him here, Stirrings makes sense, but I don't know. Takes the Wellspring. Really? What? I guess it makes sense with the Troll. That's crazy. Stinks for me for sure. Play Golem Foundry. Play Mirror Retriever. That's the turn. So in order to beat these, we kind of just have to have 4 Mirror Retrievers. I don't understand what's happening on their side. That's okay. We're gonna Stirrings. Find another Golem Foundry, so I'll take that. Let's Stirrings again. Find the Ashnod's Altar. That doesn't really help. It can help a little bit, I guess, but not really, right? Or another Golem Foundry. Guess I'll take the Altar. The Golem Foundry. Mine, play Mirror Retriever, and we get to swing out. You're at 19. So now we could just be dead here. Oh, I forgot to make a creature. Darn. Attack. Play Altar. I'll just play the tower. Pass the turn. I'm looking for a Deadly Dispute, basically. We maybe saw some in the Ancient Stirrings. I wasn't paying that much attention to the non-artifact cards, really. Skirk Prospector for the opponent. Their plan is spread a little bit thin here. Okay, we're going to swing out. Basically, I'm just trading my Mirror Retriever for their Spellbomb, but they get to draw a card. Attempt to get Wellspring, and that gets countered by the Spellbomb. Definitely stinks. Altar. Pass the turn. They're going to Exhume a Troll, it looks like. Nope, 3 mana, so they're considering if they win here. I have no cards in hand. No cards. See? None. You probably win if you win, Matron. I'm just going to make Golem, pass the turn. Tron is relatively weak to Goblin combo, especially if they're bringing 85 Spellbombs into the main deck. Star. Let's crack it for black. The other thing is, if we can make Infinite Life, they can't beat Infinite Life. Play map. So now we have Threatening Lethal. Crack the map. Grab the power, Polluted Mire, and cycle that. Okay, Blood Fountain is pretty nice because it fights through the Nile Spellbomb a little bit. We're going to swing out. They'll take 4. That's all I got right now. Make some creatures. That's the turn. So to fight this deck, we have Clan Shaman, we have Fangren Marauder. Sure, you have first day of class. We just have to wait and see if they have the win. If they have an Exhume, they can Exhume the Matron. They're looping a bit. Okay, they unearth the Matron, and let's see if they have it. Dark Dweller, so yeah, fine. So this can draw their entire deck. That's cool. Alright, so we want Clan Shaman. Pass into the fire. Smash to dust. Breath Weapon. Nile Spellbomb. Not Serene Heart. Fangren Marauder, yes. Okay. We can get rid of the Weatherstorm and the Fire Weaver. Can get rid of the crop rotations probably. Get rid of the altars. Get rid of the golden foundries. What else can we cut? Yes, one stirrings. My whole plan is to just keep wiping the board if possible. And then I guess I should have the infinite life combo with altar, but I don't think that's necessary. Maybe Smash to Dust isn't worth. Maybe Breath Weapon and a Schematic Sphere for altar foundry. Just so we do have a combo. I don't know if it made it in. I'm gonna mulligan this. We have some things to do, but nothing else real. Let's mulligan. It's fine. I don't think I need this or this. Let's go Grotto and see what we see. Another stirrings, that's probably fine. Star go. Okay, they play a red-black land. We're gonna stirrings. We have a mine already. And take the map. I don't know. Deadly Dispute on the bottom now. Plays a Putrid Goblin. Practice for green. Stirrings. Grab the power plants. In the order. Go land. Can't cast a shaman right now, so let's stirrings again. That was probably a mistake actually. Leave the refractor. They get in for 2. So we could just be dead if they go. They can easily kill us this turn. They're just attacking for 2 to make their lives easier. Faithless Looting. So they can discard their creature, unearth it, and then go off. That's not enough mana. Okay. Tower. Play refractor. Draw card. 2, 3, 4, right? Play sphere. Play map. Another map. And then play Cartline Shaman. Makeshift munitions, huh? I'll take it. Can't munitions my thing right now, I think. Let's attack. Cast into the fire can also deal with the creatures. Your turn, my man. He was considering shooting my Cartline Shaman. I mean, I can kill both of these creatures right now because of the 3 cracks. Thinking it through. Not going to do it. I'm afraid they're going to have more redundancy, though. We can't let our life total drop too much, though. We're at 12. Right now they have 3 damage available. Plays a Nile Spellbomb. Okay. Another Nile Spellbomb. Find a land. Guess I play the land. Let's swing out. So this is the Spellbombs can deal me damage, which is not great. I'm gonna go sacrifice this, sacrifice this, sacrifice this. They're gonna, I don't know. Okay, they Putrid Goblin for the first day of class. We can just sacrifice the Chromatic Sphere now. Okay, they Deadly Dispute. Fine. Maybe I should have cracked this for black in case I drew a. Let's go green here. Let's take our Wellspring. My own Nile Spellbomb. Your turn. I mean, one of us is going to win at some point, I guess. They are probably going to be able to win with this makeshift munitions unless I get Fangren Marauder. I do have the combo. They're going to Bajuka me. Wow. So much hate. They're a deck that has a combo. Let's pass. Casting a troll. That's true. We could die to this troll. That's not great. Okay. Spellbomb. That is a good juke. Pass. That's the Fangor Marauder. Everybody's doing it. Land. Pass the turn. It's back. So we're going to take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a way to sacrifice an artifact. I definitely can't attack because that's Trennis. We're at 6. They looting. Can they combo off right now? Kill me? It's kind of a neat deck. Maybe I'll play it someday. I think Tron might just be too slow to get stuff done. It's very strong versus Affinity versus mid-range, although we did not find our Weather Storms versus the mid-range deck. And then it's pretty good versus Terror. Muda is a master of Mogwarts, though. Best Goblin combo player, I think. They discard Wellspring and a Mountain. They're gonna transmute for something. Putrid Goblin. We have double Cast into the Fire. Oh man, that doesn't do it because we unfortunately just die to the 6/5 because we can't sacrifice our artifact. Oh well, concede. Bummer. So the thing was, because their deck was like kind of an unknown, it was too hard for me to fight through it. And double Spellbomb's main plus having a turn 3 combo potential plus a 6/5. Lots going on. Alright, how do we do? Tough loss versus Mono Blue. We beat Hamster Master, we beat Striker on Blue Black. I don't even remember what Hamster Master was on, it was so long. 1-2, so that's a tough loss too, and then get hammered by Goblin combo. That's pretty expected too. Alright, let's look at the deck. Uh-oh. Alter. So overall, Ancient Stirrings does a lot to help, but I just don't think it's enough. So we probably want to replace these with something else. It's just so close. Like when it works, it feels great, but then when it doesn't, it feels terrible. So we might want more Refractors and Limbus or something else just to keep going and draw through the deck. There's definitely something here, but I mean, there were so many times we bottom in Deadly Disputes. We just want more cards. Sometimes it did work out. Not sure. Not sure. Let me know what you're working on if you've played Ancient Stirrings and Crop, or you're having good success versus Land Destruction, or if you're having good success at all. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.